The reported beef between A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts stems from a combination of on-field play calling frustration and a reported off-field rift. While the two were formerly best friends, with Hurts serving as the godfather of the Browns' daughter, their relationship deteriorated significantly over the last couple of years. The tension initially came to light late in the 2024 season, with the Eagles veteran Brandon Graham publicly admitted that the two teammates were having issues. While they downplayed the drama publicly at the time, reports soon surfaced that Brown was frustrated with Philadelphia passing scheme, specifically Hurts' reluctancy to target him on tight window throws. Off the field, rumors swirl of a separate personal falling out between the two, allegedly involving their significant others. Wow. So they had problems on the field and off the field, right? The problem on the field, Hurts wasn't getting those passes off to A.J. Brown. And, I do sports betting, and Hurts is not a guy that you put money on weekly consistently to get you those yards. So, of course, that's going to bother a top receiver like A.J. Brown. The ongoing tensions between the defining storyline of the 2025 season by the 2026 offseason, the situation culminated in the Eagles trading the star wide receiver to the New England Patriots. That's retarded, bro. How'd they do that? Following the trade, Brown opened up about the situation on a 7 p.m. in Brooklyn podcast, confirming that they had grown apart. However, he emphasized that there was no bad love and that he still wished his former quarterback the best. When later asked about Brown's comments, Hurts took the high road, telling the reporter that he respects his former teammates' perspective and remains focused on the team. For a look back at these statements from Jalen Hurts addressing his former teammates after the blockbuster. Man, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on it. Being from the video, bro. We love this duo, man. These two guys that you see right here. Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. We love that duo, man. The fact that the Eagles couldn't find a way to keep these two guys on the same team, it's ridiculous. Like I said, having these two guys on your team is like having an all-star team. Plus the quarterback, you definitely got an all-star team, bro. Two of the top receivers in the nation, in the NFL, pro NFL. And you let one of them go, you can't replace that. Who can you replace A.J. Brown with? You can't replace A.J. Brown with nobody else unless you go to another team and take their top receiver. You can't draft for nobody like that. A.J. Brown is different, already established, experienced at the pro level. It's a big mistake on their part. I understand you want to protect the well-being of the quarterback because the quarterback mental, he's the guy controlling the team. He's the guy getting those passes off. But y'all got to have some type of relations coach or some type of relations counselor where you can find a way to dive into these guys' personal life and on and off the field related offenses. Because this is literally what we used to call the dream team, right? These two guys, like I said, these are top 5 wide receivers in the pro NFL league. There is no reason you should let any one of them go. This kind of reminds me of when I think Michael Vick, who was the quarterback? This is years ago. I was a young boy. Was it Michael Vick? If I'm mistaken, you guys refresh my memory. I might be lacking on my memory when it comes to this. I was a little kid. It could have been Michael Vick or, it might have not been McNabb. I don't know, bro, but whoever was quarterback for Terrell Owens, they had T.O. on the team and somebody else. And T.O. was complaining about the ball. So history always repeats itself, guys. History always repeats itself. They had Terrell Owens on the team, and T.O. was always complaining about the ball. They was not trying to give him the ball. Then we had what's his name? Not Devontae Smith. Deshaun Jackson when we had T.O. I don't remember. We had somebody. But they had T.O., bro. They let him go. This is almost the same situation. Y'all let A.J. Brown go, bro. This shit don't make no sense, bro. How can you let somebody like an A.J. Brown go? Bro is a big playmaker, fast. He got the size for a wide receiver. He got everything, bro. You know what I mean? He runs the perfect routes. Like, he's a dominant force in the NFL. All he's saying is, I want the ball, bro. Like, a lot of this stuff has to do with, in my opinion, if y'all want me to give y'all my opinion, I'm going to give y'all my opinion. A lot of this stuff has to do with betting. A lot of this stuff has to do with betting, bro. And we all know that. They don't want to get this man the ball because everybody's picking him to get a certain amount of yards every week. So they're not giving him the ball when it comes to the Eagles because, Vegas makes that call sometimes. A lot of sports is rigged. If you guys don't know that. You know, he want that ball every week. He want that ball every weekend. And Jalen Hurts, he's a perfect guy to use to manipulate the script every time. He's going to mess that script up because he's going to always have an inconsistent game. Guy knows how to pass. So it's not like he doesn't know how to pass. You're playing at the pro level. There's no way you can't be consistent and throw for 300-400 yards every weekend. There's no way. There's no defense that's good enough to stop you from getting into your two best wide receivers when you almost have an all-star team, the dream team. No defense can stop you from doing that. If any defense is able to do that, then they're that good. Ain't no defense shutting down A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. That makes no sense. And you got Dallas Goedert in the middle. No defense stopping it, bro. Come on, man. It's not making any sense. Like I said, people grow apart, but you got to think of what's best for the team, bro. You got to think about what's best for the team, meaning like you got to put the team first. You feel me? Yeah, the tensions are there, but you got to give. I feel like they was giving AJ. They wasn't giving AJ that red carpet treatment, but they wanted to give Jalen that red carpet treatment when they don't realize both guys bring the same amount of value to that team. They both complement each other. All them guys complement. Jalen, Devontae, and AJ. All three complement each other. You cannot take one away. You take one away, it's going to be trouble in paradise. You're trying to replace him with this new rookie. He's not going to replace that void. Eagles is never going to be the same, bro. And I feel like it's based on the fact the GM and those people in charge refusing to do their job, getting to the bottom of it, squashing this beef. If that was me, all right, I'm going to tell y'all this. If that was me, I own the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm doing whatever I got to do. Knowing that I got these type of players, yeah, they're not getting along. I'm going to find a way to make these guys get along. Whether I pay them a little bit more, what can I do? It's like having a shop with some employees and employees not getting along, they're not happy. You get to the bottom of that. What can I do to make my employees happy? What can I do to make y'all get along? There's something that you can do to make these people get along. Y'all can't just ignore the problem. The problem gonna get bigger. You gotta get to the root of the problem and fix that problem. I was the owner of that Philadelphia Eagle. I would have got to the problem with whether more money could have made AJ Brown calm down. AJ Brown, what you need? A couple more thousand, boom. We got you, AJ. Jalen, what can we do so your relationship with AJ get better? You feel me? Whatever happened outside, listen, we gotta forgive that. We gotta put the team first. We wanna get back to the Super Bowl. Come on, what can we do, Jalen? Whatever we can do, we sit these guys down, we talk, we hash it out. We find a way, we find a solution, and we make it work. Because you get rid of one of them, the team gonna fall. You feel me? So that's my situation with that. Give both guys the same treatment. Don't cater just to the quarterback just because y'all feel like he's the leader of the team. You gotta cater to all three of them, Smitty and AJ and Jalen. All three gotta get the same treatment. Because with all three of them, you got the dream team. It's your boy BTA. I'm out.